Hello PHS, my name is Maddie Gosa.
And I'm Grace Ronke, and welcome to The Anchor.
As a part of Insights Journalism and Media Strand, we will be posting short bi-weekly broadcasts about happenings around our school and the community.
For this episode, we'll be highlighting a new student and discussing Mean Girls,
which is happening next week, so go buy tickets.
First up, we have Hannah Cutler with Maddie Chabot. Hannah?
For most enrolled, PHS has been a place to call home for the entirety of their high school career. However, for sophomore Madeline Chabot, this building marks a new page in her academic story.
How did your first semester go at Pewaukee?
I loved it. It was definitely an adjustment. It's a smaller school, but it went very smoothly and everybody was super welcoming. So
I know that you joined basketball. Did that help with your integration into Pewaukee?
yeah, I played AAU with my teammates before, and they really helped me get to know the area and just get to know everybody, and I'm really grateful for that. PHS, it's a little smaller, which is you get to know people better and know almost everybody in your grade.
Was it hard? I mean, I know having a smaller school, a lot of people have known each other their entire lives. Was it hard meeting people that way, where they already kind of have their friends set, or did you find that it was easy to make friends and meet people?
Everybody was super welcoming and getting to know me.
Born in Illinois, Chabot moved to Pewaukee this past summer. Joining the basketball team and throwing herself into dual enrollment college courses, Chabot has found a new community.
I'm here with Mr. Sevens, and he is the director of Mean Girls, which is Drama Club's spring musical, which is happening next week. So what is the show about?
The show tells the story of Katie Heron. She comes from Africa, where she was homeschooled and didn't really have many friends. And she kind of gets thrown into the mix of things in a typical high school and tries to figure out how to survive the jungle that is everyday life here in America.
So what are you most proud of with this show?
I would say I am most proud of my cast and my crew and the students that are putting in all of the work to make this show possible. Our program relies heavily on students who care about putting together a show and who care about entertaining their audience and making sure the experience is as good as possible for everybody involved. So I'm definitely most proud of my students.
So tonight is Sits Pro for the drama kids. What does that mean and what is it?
Sits Pro, that is the first time that the orchestra and the performers come together to kind of make sure that they're all on the same page. So that way their orchestration lines up with what we've been doing with blocking and with all of our choreography and things like that to make sure there aren't any differences. Because sometimes the recordings that we have to rehearse to are a little different than the music that the orchestra gets.
So why should people come and see this show?
They should just come out to support our students, to see this really fun interpretation of this movie from the early 2000s, late 90s. It's a trip down nostalgia row for those of us who grew up seeing this movie. But it's a really fun story about what's it like to survive in high school. And it's also a very honest story. It doesn't pull any punches. It shows what it's like to exist as a teenager in the world.
Well, thank you. Come see Mean Girls!